Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build, and today we're doing part 2 of the small horse home. So just the inside of the home and the inside of the barn. So here we are on the entryway. I know the outside is very red, but I felt like the inside would have a very brown color scheme since it is kind of like it's a farm home. So that's what I was going for. So here I did my lovely little thing I love to do with the mirror and the table. Of course, you can see the mirror at the end or underneath, and I definitely forgot to cover that up, but it's fine. Plants, of course, and then of course we put down some cluttery shoes and whatnot. This build took me a while. Unedited, it was 39 minutes, and then when I sped it up to 2.0, so speed, it should cut it in half, it was 19 minutes, and I was like, that's still a little long. That's normally about the size I've been doing for gameplay lately. So, yeah. And then this was really taking me off, you guys. This little trinket box, because I was trying to use some stuff from Horse Ranch, but it was just really making me mad. And then I did that with a little llama thing. And then, of course, the food bowl. And then I have to obviously add my little mail thingy and my broom, because who the heck not? And as you'll see, there are little hints of red throughout the house and the decorations and stuff like that. So, yeah. Here we are in the guest or downstairs bathroom. I put a bathtub in there, no shower. I thought it was cute and it was enough room for it. And then I put a hamper, and then I realized I could put a real hamper down because we do have a washroom or laundry room, whatever you prefer to call it. Put the mat down. Obviously, I didn't have room to put a mirror, but I did put a little magazine on top of the toilet. Yeah. On the back of the toilet I did, and some towels, and then I moved on to this little open area. It's kind of more of a walkway, but I kind of turned it into the dining area. It leads you to the stairs, and of course the bathroom, the washroom, the kitchen, and the living room. And so I made that into a really big dining room, because why not? And because I wanted to use the dining table from Horse Ranch, so I thought, why the heck not? But yeah, and then that little cabinet with the dishes in it is from Cottage Living, and I used a lot of those two things in this build. So yeah, of course, I didn't really have a whole lot of decoration on the ground around. I felt like your Sims could barely make it through as is. There doesn't need to be a whole lot of stuff everywhere. So I added some red and purple flowers and the red Valentine's Day cards, and some art on the wall, of course, all the way around, of course. So yeah, this is actually custom content I just downloaded, so I kind of went crazy with it because I wanted to use it. And of course a hanging plant, because I've been trying to make an effort to use those more. And then we move on to the washroom or laundry room. Here I am adding the washer and dryer, and then I add a little counter space with a sink. But before I do that, I go and add the counters into the kitchen just to make it go by a little bit quicker, because it doesn't look like I'm taking long, but I knew I was taking long with this one. So I add the sinks in both of them. And then I go and find a little overhead shelf for the washroom. I thought that was cute. It has like some like gardening and like outdoor stuff, which I think, while they don't have any like gardening stuff per se, they do definitely have what was I gonna say? They have a horse out there, so you gotta like refill the feeder and all that fun stuff. Make sure the water's clean the bedding and everything like that inside the barn. So yeah, here I was just adding a bunch of random stuff in there. Like, as you can see, there's hints of red everywhere in the house. You just gotta kind of look for it. This is the really tiny living room. It looked bigger before I started adding furniture in other rooms, but it's fine. I used the same table as I did in the entryway, just kind of keeping that vibe. I added some knitting and cross stitching because it did give off very much country, cozy, home, middle of nowhere farm. And some painting stuff, of course, obviously, and a little plant. Had to add a bunch of blankets too to fill up that space and to make it more cozy, honestly. Today I don't know if I'll be doing any ranting in this video. This is my third voiceover and I lose steam about after 2. So yeah, one was 11 minutes, the other was 7 minutes, and this one is 13. So that's a lot of voicing over, plus I did a reaction video. And I don't know why, but I just I run out of things to talk about. I run out of steam, you know? But yeah, I'm also hungry. So all I'm thinking about is food. So we can talk about food if you want to talk about food, but you're not here to give me your opinion live. So I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like I can't do anything about that. So here, I'm not a huge fan of this rug, but I also don't hate it. So I just went with it and thought, why the heck not? Of course, put a TV up, and I've been obsessed with putting these wall lights in places to fill up the space that I think just is not really fitting for wall art. And yeah, that's my new thing. So here in the kitchen, I used appliances from the Life and Death expansion pack and Cottage Living. There's a lot of counter space. As you'll see, I go back and change that, of course, at a trash can. And I put a double oven stovetop situation going on there. And decorating plants, of course. Things that would go in a kitchen, you know. I did not put upper cabinets in this one. I thought maybe it would be too crowded just because it's such a curved room and a curved type of kitchen. I thought maybe it would make it feel more cramped than open. So yeah, and of course I added that pot there on the stove. I thought that was kind of cool. I never really thought about doing that until just now, and I was like, oh, I should have been doing this a while ago. But yeah, like I said, guys, I am really running out of things to talk about on the sidetrack. That's why I'm literally only talking about the build. But we go upstairs and we have this big empty open space here, so I turn it into like a little lounging area, I guess you could say. I add, of course, my favorite thing to do with the bookshelves there is do that. And I add some love seats, as you'll see, and they end up facing each other with a coffee table eventually. We'll get there if I can ever find the right color I want, and positions I want them in. Oh my gosh, it took me forever. Here, I decided to add this little scouting thing out there because the kids' room is smaller, but I also feel like the parents would want the child to be in some sort of scouts, whether it's Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or Eagle or whatever the version in The Sims is. So yeah, don't worry, I fixed the whole seating area. I realized that I had to fix it. There was no changing that. Changing, I mean, in the sense, changing the fact that I had to change it. But yeah. So here I am fighting for my life to find a freaking coffee table I like. And I just went with Old Reliable, Old Faithful. So there's that. But she serves me well. Here I am taking 5 years to then decorate the bookcase, but it's also one of my favorite things to do because I get to use a lot of items and it's just really enjoyable for me. But I didn't realize how far this little thingy that I just put on there hangs off. Like I never realized how far it really does hang off. So I added a lot of sewing stuff before I made the ultimate dumbest decision to press the wrong freaking key. And of course chess. I added it's quote unquote a cookie jar, but we can pretend it's The Sims. I started to get really sick and tired of them clipping to the top, so I started just putting things in there on the top of the same item and then just raising it up. I put some more books with some math homework on it, it looked like, and some painting stuff, because remember we do have an easel downstairs, some headphones, and a picture. Here I was going to put wall art, but then I decided, what if she had her paintings and empty canvases over there and stored them up there, because there's not a lot of room downstairs. So then I did the two bathrooms at the same time. One is kind of like a hall slash the kids bathroom, and then the other is an ensuite hall slash upstairs guest kid bathroom. I don't know. So and here I added the little organizer, and I was gonna add another one in there, but I decided to switch it up a bit since we had one in there and put this fake laundry basket in there. I think it came with Parenthood. And that was the only bathroom I could add a mirror in. So here I started working on the kids' room, going with a pink color scheme and adding a red color scheme to the primary bedroom here. And I kind of do a lot of it at once. Like, you'll see I do 2 beds at the same time, 2 nightstands, 2 dressers. Sorry, I'm blanking on the words. I am really tired at the same time. So it just kind of made it go by a little bit faster. It does kind of suck because I'm not like in the headspace of one or the other. So like the primary bedroom kind of suffered because of that. And also just because of the shape of the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom is just very long. It's not very wide. It's very long. So it was just a little awkward. The kids' room is really small, which I feel bad for, but I have a really small bedroom too, so it's okay. Lunchbox and backpack are my new favorite things to add in there. And then that little shopping cart thing is custom content, and it's actually for toddlers, but what the Sims won't know won't kill them. Maybe. They seem to die in like every imaginable way possible, but it's fine. A little lamp, of course, and we're just pretending this is her artwork. Some calendar and like stickers and stuff, some photos of maybe her and her friends, her and some family members, her and her parents. And then I was like looking for anything that had to do with a unicorn, and I do finally find it. Don't you worry. There it is, the pink unicorn. Of course I just added another random poster. I didn't know. I felt like it needed something there, but I wasn't quite sure. So then I added some bouquet of flowers and another bouquet of flowers. I was able to fit a long mirror in there, which is perfect, and I was also eventually able to put like a little stool in there. I wanted to put a vanity, and it looked like the perfect spot, but it was literally blocking the door to the bathroom, so I gave up on that dream. Of course, I had to put in hampers that I totally forgot about. But while we finish up this video, I'm going to go on my little rant. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. As of this recording, we are at 24 subscribers, and I would love to get to 25 so I can do super more fun, cool things for you guys that you guys yourselves tell me and recommend. I love hearing from you guys, so I love doing that. Also, go ahead and share with your friends and family if you haven't already. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you haven't already. Link is in the description and in the bio down below. Or the description down below in my bio. And let me know what you guys thought of this build, how you feel about it. It is up on the gallery. I've been pretty bad about uploading them, but I promise this one is on there. And in order to see it, I realized that you probably couldn't see my stuff on the gallery. I thought it was a glitch on my end, but it is actually a glitch on my end. It's because I have modded, so you have to click mods on there. But I'll see you all in another episode. Bye!